Previously on Westwood Park.
Helena. Visitor.
Mark! Hi! Gosh, I thought you'd never come.
How could you say that? I've tried calling you several times, but you're still sedated.
Well, you know, actually,
Helena, you go first.
No, it's okay. You go ahead.
I've been offered a one-year contract in the Cayman Islands. I leave in a couple of weeks for an interview.
Really, Mark? That's great. Wow, the Cayman Islands. We could really do with a break away from this place. You know, maybe the Cayman Islands is exactly what I need to help me get back on my feet. Mark? Is everything all right?
What was his opinion of Miss Montague?
Roy, please. Don't go there, okay? Jonathan trusted Penny with his life.
Yes, and maybe he paid for that trust with his life.
Roy, look, stop saying things like that. I have to face those people on Monday, you know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just got carried away a little bit. Just watch your back, okay? I don't trust anybody. I don't want anything to happen.
Look, Jonathan and that man you just met there, Roy Sutherland, they have enough to nail Williams. Then there's this reporter, Dax Chase, who has collaborated with them and led them to believe that there's some kind of connection with the drug trafficking in the area. Do you understand it now? So we have to hand low as well.
Okay, no, coño. But you have had enough time to sort out this mess. And where's the evidence anyway? Where?
Well, Williams is handling it through some high-ranking minister. Look, if you ask me, the wisest thing to do is wait a bit. Look, Vicente, in this country, we suffer from what we call 9-day memory. Scandals don't last here. Come on, honey, give us some time.
And who will give me the time, eh? In this business, there's only one way to solve your problems. Find them, shoot them. Simple. I hope I make myself clear.
Crystal.
Who?
Very good.
Leave her alone, you! Oh my God. Mommy, what the hell is going on here?
What does it look like, Kenya?
It looks like you're having sex in my father's bed with his best friend. How could you?
Roy, I'm very sorry about this.
All right. I think I better leave. You and your daughter obviously have a lot of things to talk about. I don't want to be seen as betraying Jonathan. You know, I have and will always have the utmost respect for Jonathan. But this would never have happened if you were alive.
Look, I'm not Jonathan's property, you know. I will always love him and I will always respect his memory. But I have my life to live too. I know it won't be easy for the children to accept the fact that I have another man in my life. But they will have to get used to the idea. I hope this doesn't mean I won't be seeing you again.
No, of course not. I'll see you later, okay?
Oh, Crystal, you're out. My prayers have been answered.
it's good to see you again.
Oh, let me look at you. So you get out about Sylvia.
Sylvia still have a little while before she get out, yes? I get lucky. I get pardon. Some woman's group get through with the whole thing of, how they call it, boy? Spousal abuse. So I get released. The only thing is I have to report to the parole officer once a month and I can't leave the country. They don't have to worry about that because I ain't had nowhere to go. And that's why I come here.
You don't have to worry about anything. You can stay here if you want to.
Sure?
Yes, I could always use some help around the ministry. You just have to share a room with me. That means we share a cell. But that will be just temporary, yeah? Because the new wing will be finished just now. Yeah, and don't mind the noise and the dust and thing. Construction only started a few weeks ago.
So the pastor get through it alone or what? You know how long that man looking for some fool to give him money to build that new wing, boy?
You know, Crystal, for somebody looking for shelter, I find you have no right trying to buy the hand that will feed you, yeah? I suppose I must be an old fool.
All right. I was only joking. You know, I like to mess up Pastor Titus now and again. I didn't mean no harm. So, you putting up the money for the new project, then?
It's a very important project. I mean, if we didn't start right away, those two blessed children will be on the streets forever. I mean, what we're trying to build is a complex where they have shelter and they have a place to learn. You know, to them to learn a trade or something for their future now. You know, Pastor Titus has really tried with them. He's taken a personal interest in those kids. He's been counseling them, you know, showing them the way to the Lord. I'm telling you all this for now. Look, let us go on. Let me show you the way to the room.
Well, Pastor Titus, we meet again. Thank God under different circumstances this time. Thanks for the hospitality, eh? Promise, I won't let you down.
Sandra?
See the corridor there? Second room on the left, and the changing room just now.
All right.
She just got out. Place to stay. When I just thought it was a Christian thing to do, I could use some help around here, you know.
Look, the only one to make any decision here is me. In future, I hope I'm consulted on all matters that affect my ministry. You know I don't like that, Crystal. She's a murderer and who knows what else she's capable of doing. And besides, I don't think she likes me. So Sandra, I'm sorry. Look, you must feel lonely at times. You know, there's nothing more I'd rather do than spend all my time with you. But unfortunately, my pastoral duties and my dedication to the construction of the orphanage is really preventing us from nurturing our very special relationship. All right, she can stay, but just keep her away from me as far as possible. I don't want anyone spying on me right now.
Why want to spy on you for, Pastor Titus? You have something to hide or what? You better watch your back, you know. Watch your back.
Have you gone, man? What the hell were you thinking of?
I was thinking you were being raped, not getting it on with Roy. How could you, Mummy? How could you desecrate Daddy's memory? With his best friend?
Look, listen to me. Your father is dead, and I am not. And that's two facts you have to come to terms with.
You were such a hypocrite. It's true. You only married Daddy for his money, and now that you gamble away everything you worked so hard for, you just jump into the first big fat account you can lay your paws on.
You watch your mouth. You are too old to be behaving like such a spoiled brat, and I am not going to defend myself again. I loved your father, but he is dead, and my life has to continue. So instead of judging me, you should take a closer look at yourself.
I have been taking a closer look at myself, and you know what? I'm going to show you that I can support myself. I'm moving out.
What? Kenya? Kenya, please. Kenya, you have to understand my position. Look, I am not just your mother. I am a woman with needs, and you should understand that. Kenya, I will always love your father. But my life has to continue. Look, Roy has been very special. He is the only person in Westwood Park who stood by me during the entire tragedy. I am not getting any
Mother,
young.
please, spare me the sob story, right? Do what you want with your life, but just don't expect me to accept it. Next thing you know, you want me to call him daddy?
Glad to see you, sir. So you I must say though, you look like a changed man.
Love that strange thing.
I know exactly what you mean, sir. The reason why I asked you to come here is because I just got some information from one of my sources that there's been a hit put out on us.
What? They sure about that?
This is my source is very reliable. And apparently, one of the bosses found out about the evidence we have against them and he decided to put a contract out on our heads. And you know, the more I think about it, I don't feel Williams is a main man. And I just don't feel Gun Monroe involved. You know? Which means, if my hunch is correct, we are fumbling in the dark.
Ava hasn't been able to turn up much either. She says everybody is so helpful.
Helpful? No, that's very interesting.
I find so too. They've gone from not wanting her there in the first place to being overly helpful, if you ask me. She made some really strange decisions in the recent past, which she claims she was advised to do by the people at Christmas.
So hold on, who is advising?
Penny Montague.
But that's strange. I mean, she should know better than to... Hold on, Roy, you think that she's involved in the drugs in any way?
I don't know about it. You see, she's been a secretary for the past 20 years. I don't think she has the capacity to be involved in something like this for so long and not get caught.
Well, perhaps you're right, you know, but I wouldn't rule out anybody.
You know, come and think of it. We did see Penny coming out of the yacht with that fellow over there. We didn't think much of it at the time. Ava just commented that she never knew she had a man and we dismissed her.
You know, is it? That man is one of the major players in the South American drug cartel.
You see,
It's not hard for me to imagine that he's the one who put that contract out on us.
he wouldn't be so crazy to kill us in broad daylight.
Crazy? Them men don't care. He would kill you right in front of Jenny's walkaway and don't even look back.
I think we should go to the police. This is beyond us now.
I think you're right, but we have to find a way to get out of here and to the police alive.
What is the problem now? What do you mean the horse is sick again? Where am I going to get $75,000 at this time? Huh? Look, listen. I will get back to you, okay? Well, Hubert, it looks like I'll have to accept your generous offer after all. Penny, could you come in here a minute, please? I'm going to have to get rid of Snoopy. This is ridiculous. Every minute it's something, man. That horse hasn't won a race for me since I bought her, you know. And I have spent more money on that horse than I've spent on myself and my family combined. I'm broke. You think that was such a good idea?
Well, this is how they all start out. Give her a little time. She'll find her stride sooner or later. And she's young. Remember, she came highly recommended from good stock.
Yeah, that's what I find very strange.
Come on, you're worrying unnecessarily now. You know I'm seeking your best interest. Don't worry, everything is going to be all right.
Oh, that's true. Penny, you're really a godsend, you know. I don't know what I would have done without you these past few months. You know, you told me that you were going to take care of my creditors. And I don't know what you did, but whatever you did, it worked. Because they haven't bothered me since.
Well, let's just say I applied some techniques of diplomacy. You don't worry. They won't be checking you for a long time.
But I still need cash. You know, I've already spent next month's salary and I can't go dipping into the company's coffers.
Well, what about the board? Maybe you could get a loan from them or something.
I can't do that. My probation is up next month. And they will be reviewing me within every inch of my life. Don't worry. I think I have the solution to my problem right here in my hand. Could you excuse me for a little while? That will be all.
Can I come in? Oh, Lord, Maya, what kind of question is that, of course? Just pardon the mess. I was just putting together a little fundraiser for the homeless children.
This is nice. So how are you? How does it feel to be free again?
I couldn't be happier. All my life I was always working for somebody, taking orders. Always trying to make other people happy.
At the expense of your own happiness, of course. I am so glad that we found each other. I want you to know I'm always going to be here for you.
Maya, I know you really want us to be together, but I feel so complete doing the Lord's work. And I notice you and Dax Chase getting kind of close. And you need a little time for yourself. There's no place for no intrusive mother-in-law.
Whoa, let's not rush things, okay? Yeah, I do like Dax. But I'm just thinking I want to do the right thing. Just take it slow and see where it goes from there.
Yeah, so what have you so busy then?
Actually, my priority now is establishing of an environmental agency. I know it's going to be so challenging, but I think I would love to do it.
But you don't find that's a kind of dangerous job? Look, I was reading where some people get real violent with environmentalists, you know. I see on the TV that the Greenpeace people were actually being shot at just for trying to protect the whales from being slaughtered. And you know, I find that is not a job for you. I find that is a job for the government.
No, that man in charge, Herbert Gunn is the most corrupt politician in the government right now.
Can I talk to you?
Do not call him that. Brother, he's nothing. He's even less than nothing. I could never forgive him for what he did to you.
Forget all of that now. That was in the past. We have our lives ahead of us. God give us a chance for our own happiness. Okay? I feel so fulfilled there. I invest my savings in the project for the homeless children. I mean, Pastor was in a bind. And I feel that is the most worthwhile thing I could do with my savings. I know what you must be thinking. Pastor is a good man. He might have his little temper flares now and again, but that's only because the pressures of the ministry and, you know, this project and thing, but, you know, he's really a good soul.
I really hope you know what you're doing. I have to be honest with you, I do not trust him. There's just something...
I don't want you to say anything bad about the pastor at all in this place. You know, you should remember it is because of his good intentions that I am here. Okay? So I think I better continue with what I was doing.
Seriously, Helena's situation is quite fragile at this point. Not only is she dealing with her drug dependency and her identity crisis, but her brother's death really added an extra burden to her already unstable state. Right now, she's going to need all the love and support she can get from those people closest to her. What's the matter?
Doc, can I be frank with you?
Please.
It's about Helena and I. You know, I haven't been very good in discussing my personal dilemmas with anyone. But I feel the need to be honest with you. Now, I have known Helena for a very long time. We've been engaged for over a year. And of course, I've looked forward to building that perfect family that I could be proud of. But the person I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, she no longer exists.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I mean, the Helena I fell in love with, she was this beautiful, intelligent, independent woman. She seemed so on top of the world. If only I'd known about the drugs and the emotional instability, I'd never...
You'd never have considered asking her to be your wife? I think I understand your predicament now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you are trying to get out of your commitment. Well, in that case, I'm afraid there's not much I can do to help you. You're going to have to be the one to tell her yourself.
But I can't. Look at the state she's in. Look, I just don't think she could handle another blow.
I mean no disrespect, but if I may say so, I think that's all a Conrad. Look, I understand how you feel about your relationship, Helena, but regardless of how painful the news may be for her, you owe it to her. You should face her and tell her the truth. Perhaps right now is not the best time, I agree, but in a week or so she'll be stronger, and I foresee she'll be able to handle the truth then.
But that's not possible. I leave for the Cayman Islands in 2 days. I'm considering taking a job there. I just can't face her, Doc. I feel betrayed she lied about herself. I tried to explain it on my last visit, but every time I look at her, all I can feel is scorn.
I still think you owe it to her to tell her yourself. Look, you have a reputation for being an outstanding member of our society and a gentleman. I implore you to act like one now.
Yes. Williams, what's happening? Look, no time for small talk. Have you been able to figure out that little problem I asked you to deal with?
Well, actually, I haven't had a chance. Right now, I'm dealing with the Herbert Gun Monroe situation.
Okay, what about that? Have you been able to sort that one out?
Well, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of? Listen, Williams, Vincente expected us to start back the operation at least a month ago. To date, nothing has happened. Look, this kind of thing could cost us our lives.
I know, okay, I know, but I am not a murderer.
Shut up. What do you mean by using these words over the phone?
Because that is what it is. You expect me to kill Dax Chase and Roy Sutherland because they have evidence on me, not on you.
Miss Williams, have you gone out of your mind? Huh? You could have just cost us everything.
Look, I don't give a damn, okay? I am fed up about all of this talk about murder. I did not go along with this operation so that I can end up a common criminal. And from now on, you're on your own.
Williams, you stay right there. Don't move. I'll be right over.
Like hell.
Anymore.
Listen to me, you hateful bitch. Who put some food in him up there? And a roof over your head. What you getting on so for? It's not like it's the first time.
It just don't seem right. I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like it anymore. Get out of my sight, you dirty sinner. Don't let me see you on the compound. You're expelled. Go away. Get out. Start tightening the reins on those girls. Can't have them voting against me. Grateful bitch. Sandra! Just had to discipline one of the girls.
Well, Pastor Titus. Real good, yes? And all that holy disguise is nothing but a stinking child molester.
I was looking for you. I want to run to the grocery a little bit and I expect a donation from the software factory. So I want to meet you. You need anything?
No, I could. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out on the delivery for you. Sandra,
You're looking a bit upset, you know. What's happening?
no,
I know what it is. You're feeling a bit strange and it's understandable in the circumstances. All that you went through. It is alright. You must have faith. Pastors always say that, and I believe in faith. Okay? Well, you know, I'll check in a little while. Okay?
am I gonna tell her this thing, boy? Maya? Give her a call.
might be a little violent.
I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like it anymore? Get out of my sight, you dirty little sinner. Don't let me see you here on the compound, yeah? It just don't seem right. I don't like it. Oh, you don't like it anymore? Get out of my sight, you dirty sinner! Don't let me see you on the compound. You're expelled. Go away. Get out!
It's true. You only married daddy for his money. Another you gamble away everything. You're just trying to get your hands on a big fat fucker. You only married daddy for his money. Another you gamble away everything he worked so hard for. You're just trying to get your hands on the first big fat account you can lay your paws on.
You watch your mouth. You are too old to be behaving like such a spoiled brat.